guys, welcome back to my channel. Tonight's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm wanting to really talk about a book which I recently read called The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman, and it talks about 5 love languages that are seen as being key in relationships, and if partners are able to understand these love languages, it can help in creating a better marriage, better relationship. The 5 love languages then are words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, physical touch and acts of service. You or your partner may be one or more of these, one or more of these languages may be what you or your partner believe to be important to them, and in so being expect these from your partner, and when these things aren't fulfilled, either you or your partner may feel unloved, or not being heard, or being ignored. So what this book really tries to home in on is tries to get you to establish then what yours and your partner's love languages are, so that you can both work together to try to fulfill those and to keep each other's love tanks full. For example, your spouse or your partner, their love language may be physical touch, and they may touch you a lot, but you don't touch them, and that is their way of communicating. That's their way of feeling secure in the relationship. But because you haven't established what their love language is, you're not able to meet that need. It's as though you're speaking in another language. Your language, for example, may be receiving gifts. You may expect to receive gifts, and because you don't receive gifts, you get angry, annoyed, frustrated, because your love language isn't being fulfilled. So basically what this book sort of encourages you to do is to, if your, for example, love language is physical touch, if you try to find out what your partner's love language is and try to fulfill that area, your love language will be fulfilled as a result of you doing, giving your partner what they desire. So it's quite interesting. It's quite an interesting book, and I have tried and proven it over the years, because I actually read the book about 9 years ago, and then I've read it again quite recently, and as I said, keep it as a point of reference. So I would recommend it. And that's sort of it really tonight. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. And those of you that are married, I would just encourage you to try and find out, take the time to try to find out what your partner's love language is, because it will go a long way in terms of helping you with communication and being able to fulfill the needs of your partner, and likewise then your needs will be fulfilled as a result, because your partner will see that you're trying and that you're wanting to find out more about them, more about their needs, and taking the time out. In time they too then will change and will want to meet your needs and find out what your love language is. It's a great book to maybe one of you read, and then talk about it as you're reading through with your partner. I think it's a really good book and well worth having on your shelf as a married couple anyway. So that's my talk for tonight. The weather's really bad outside, and I just want to thank you then for taking the time to listen. And if there's any questions that you want to ask me, please feel free to make a comment in the down below, and I'll be I'll be happy to answer whatever questions you've got for me. Alright, take care, good night, and see you soon.